And we're back with Rogue Trader. After that nearly disastrous session with the Word Bearer, we've gotten out of there. We've fled the entire sector and leveled up. I already did this off screen because it takes forever, but like we're now in the second tier. My character's taken Assassin. Adara, who will never be taken ever again, is Grand Strategist. Cassia is Master Tactician. Argenta is, to no one's surprise, Arch-Militant. Abelard is Vanguard. Henrix is also Vanguard, but he's going to be built slightly differently. And Pascal is going to be a bounty hunter. We'll see how this works out. For right now, I'm going to try and talk to a couple of people, because it seems like an appropriate thing to do. Now I just need to find them. Map. Okay, Pascal's in the back. He might have something useful to say. There you are. Any quests for me?
Knows all, comprehends all.
Let's ask him about
The
himself.
request is approved. I have no outright restrictions on disclosing this information. Information about my origins is worthless. I belong to the priesthood of explorators and came to the Coronis Expanse over 200 years ago. Any events preceding that moment are insignificant.
In other words, they didn't write a backstory.
To become a member
Oops.
of the Explorator Cognizance Fleet. When the Adeptus Mechanicus summoned the faithful for an exploratory venture into the depths of the Coronis Expanse, I joined the fleet in fulfillment of my sacred vows of comprehension.
So why aren't you there with him?
Argenta Amanat, my blessed mentor, commanded me to crew the orbital station Alter Templum Calixis EXT-17.
So,
This venerable temple station was founded in the early years of our expansion into the Coronis Expanse. It is currently a rear observation post of the Cognizance Fleet in orbit around the star Furibundus.
which doesn't answer my question.
The sacred fraternity of explorers. The cult Mechanica sends us out to the frontiers of the known sectors as researchers and conquerors. We are the warriors of the code, who return to the lost worlds and devote themselves to recovering the lost ancient knowledge. Explorators are granted the privilege of being more independent than many of our tech comrades. However, it has earned us a reputation as unstable and poorly controlled troublemakers whose unorthodox views are dangerously close to apostasy.
Well, that's not very nice of them.
They are my younger brothers and guides on the way to the Omnissiah. Their machine spirits are directly bound to my neocortex and pick up impulses from my subconscious. Sometimes they act ahead of my thoughts. This is how the Omnissiah leads me to comprehension. Acknowledged.
See, I know about this. This seems a bit...
Request is approved. I did conceal certain information. I was a student of Archmagus Amanat, but I committed an act of betrayal after he deviated from sacred dogma.
I bet he killed him.
The teachings of the blessed Amanat spread, and word of it reached the conclave of the Cognizance Fleet. They recognized his teachings as tech heresy. Many tech priests suddenly vanished or were subjected to servo penance for minor transgressions. The students of Amanat, whose number included many enlightened and respected brothers, resisted. My prognosis showed that our most likely future was a schism and a fratricidal war that would destroy the Cognizance Fleet. That was when I headed to the Conclave. I confessed and handed the information about my mentor's research over to the Conclave. Brazen, anathematic studies of the Forbidden Law. The Conclave could use that data to summon Archmagus Amanat to stand trial and compel him to repent on pain of excommunicate Traitoris. His subsequent fate is unknown to me.
Well, he did betray him. He's probably dead. Ew, what should we say to him? This isn't a good option. I think this is better.
This statement is true. However, I took this step out of loyalty to my mentor. He rejected caution and was leading us to a blasphemous war where he would become the first and most important victim. I did not want to witness his destruction and tried to force him to submit.
He probably didn't.
I wanted to return to my mentor and share his fate, but the Conclave found me repentant and sent me to the station Alter Templum Calixis EXT-17, where I was to atone for my previous transgressions.
Yeah.
I pray that the Omnissiah grants us wisdom to overcome the dialectic differences that divide us. I was summoned there by a message that was encrypted with the Blessed Amanat's personal code, and could be interpreted in several ways. One thing was certain: we were in danger, and I had to go to Rycat Minoris. Assessing his personality is difficult. The spirit of Brother Abel is different from that of most people. Tech comrades of the Cog call such persons quiet ones. He possesses significant intellect, but shuns communication.
Possibly autistic of some
So
type.
far, I have not been able to determine why Abel summoned me to Rycat Minoris, how he is related to the Blessed Amanat, or why he bears the same name as me. Perhaps Reverend Abel may not be fully able to actualize and interpret the available data.
We already know this question, so let's ask what's going to do
I
next.
was wrong when I assumed it was the Blessed Archmagos Amanat who assumed the guise of Abel Haneman. But there is a connection between him and the Reverend Abel, and I intend to uncover the nature of this link.
That sounds like a quest.
Acknowledged. I will return to ruminating on the search for the Blessed Amanat. May your labors be effective and fruitful.
Okay, there's that. Now, where is everyone else? Dara, I don't really want to talk to. I think Cassia's next, because I already have a quest for Argenta. I think I talked to her sometime to trigger it. Let's see, they're sitting up there. She is. There's Argenta.
Greetings.
Yeah.
I first came here when I found myself in need of passage from Footfall to a remote planet. But I imagine what interests you is not that first journey, but rather what brought me aboard prior to the pirate attack. That story is complicated. It just so happened that
Hiding something.
I made a mistake. In a moment of laxity, I was ambushed by the accursed followers of the archenemy. I was badly wounded. Lady Theodora came to my aid and brought me aboard her ship, while her crew attended to me in my weakened state. It all happened not too long ago. I'd barely recovered from my wounds when the pirates struck. Truly, the servants of evil know no rest. There is no place where we can be safe from their machinations.
I believe she said pirates and not cultists. They may have changed that.
Sadly, they did not. Lady Theodora was in a hurry and chose not to stay on the planet. Her people took me
Convenient.
to a ship while I was unconscious, and when I came to my senses, we were already flying away. How I pray to come face to face with those heretics once more. And it's bound to happen someday.
Awful convenient she just happened to be there.
It happens even to the best of us. My mistakes are my burden to bear. I'll find a way to atone for them. On one of the recently discovered planets in the Expanse, No one suspected that it had already been tainted by the filth of heresy. Had I known it beforehand, of course I would have been on my guard.
I feel this is a bit... she's leaving some details out.
The path to that planet was lost. All the knowledge is gone, along with the previous navigator. It would take immense effort and resources to rediscover the route. The heir to the von Valanci's protectorate must have plenty of other issues to deal with right now. Perhaps later, when the skies above our heads have cleared. As you wish.
So she got ambushed. I feel that Theodora was behind this purely to get her along, just as cover for her own activities, but we'll see.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations. I am a part of House Orselio, an ancient dynasty of the Navis nobility. Since time immemorial, our family has served to advance knowledge, pushing at the boundaries of the dark unknown. The Starway Atlas contains 2,843 routes that chart the sectors of the Segmentum Obscurus and reach all the way from the Coronis Expanse to Holy Terra. And uniting the Imperium...
Don't think I want to insult her.
House Orselio is bound by commercial pacts to houses Galeatis, Ortina, Drotus, and... There is a dark blue knot tightening on your neck, Lord Captain. I can see my reply is not satisfying your thirst for knowledge. What is it you desire to hear exactly? You have my permission, Lord Captain.
I don't think I want to know the answer to this question.
Hardly. According to the chronicles of the house, I was born on one of the Orselio worlds. Oh, what was it? Please forgive me, Lord Captain. My childhood memories are too vague. Sometimes I dream about the colorful birds that built their nests in the garden, or the servants dressed in purple livery, or the blue fog that rolled over the lowlands behind the palace. But everything is covered in a rosy haze. Perhaps it is my imagination, not my memory, that is painting these pictures.
I feel that's probably true. I think she's that
My
grown.
stay on the station was wholly dedicated to preparing me for my future duty. Astromancy, astrography, numerology, the histories of my house and the Imperium, as well as other disciplines. For many years, dozens of instructors tirelessly prepared me for my destiny. And once a year, Great Regent Alronto would come to the station. He would entrust his beautiful vessel to my command, so that I could master the practical aspects of our art as well. The
Seems
Regent
awful lonely.
gave me a bird from a sunlit planet once. I tried to befriend it and make it sing, but for some reason, it refused, and died soon after. The instructors were too respectful of my duty to my house to waste precious time on idle chatter. Aside from them, there were only servants on the station, and you know they have their vocal cords removed, so they cannot break their vow of silence.
I think she killed the bird by accident, and that's rather screwed up.
And since the subject has been breached, Lord Captain, why do you not follow this honored tradition? Your decks are so garish. Apologies, I meant noisy. The rabble don't just chatter. Sometimes they shout and even sing. Why do you allow such a lack of restraint? Rogue traders are highborn, are they not?
Yeah, I'm not removing people's vocal cords. This strikes me as more in line with the character I'm trying to portray.
Your words sound amazingly blasphemous. If a ruler's duty dictates the need for violence, would dispensing it not be their responsibility? I will contemplate your answer in solitude.
I wonder if this is going to change her outlook. Yes, you always want to conceal the third eye because we've seen what happens in combat. People die. I think we're done
You
here.
hear no objection from me, Lord Captain.
I don't really care. Yeah, maybe there might be a question
As the
here.
only voice of our family on this vessel, it is an honor. As long as your questions are courteous, I will answer every one of them.
Yay, we have a chance here.
You are shrewd indeed. My ancestor charted that route while fleeing the enemies of humanity. They say the Emperor himself was his guide, because the warp expelled their vessel without a single loss. Unfortunately, the lips of those who relate this tale seep with disgusting green hubris. I think Colleen Orselio was simply a skilled navigator. Oh, yes. The navigators of the house came to the Coronis Expanse fairly recently, a mere 208 years ago. Before that, our ancestors expanded the borders of humankind's dominion for the glory of the Emperor, blazing trails to different corners of the galaxy. Just as a rogue trader stands at the head of a protectorate, a Novator heads a navigator house. It is the Novator who decides where to look for alliances and which path their bloodline is destined to tread. As for our house, the transfer of power to a successor is currently underway. In the meantime, Great Regent Auronto Orselio is ensuring the stability of the house.
See how she responds to that.
So, says Regent Auronto. Nothing is decided yet. Some people in the house become enshrouded in rolling grey clouds at the thought of me becoming the Novateur. But even more are bound with dull leaden chains. They think I am not ready for such a burden.
That's probably going to be her character arc of her growing
By all
into her
means.
powers.
I have enjoyed your company. Thank you for the conversation.
So we got 2 up to date, and I do want to do something other than spend all time talking. So we're going to go on and see what's the closest place we can get to, just to advance some quest lines, because I want to think that the Final Dawn stuff is done, but I have a feeling we're going to be running into them quite a bit throughout the game. But at the moment, we don't really have anything pressing to do, so that's quite different. Oh, we're under attack. This is a bit aggressive. So we're just going to go fight now. Yay, I wonder if this is going to look like Battlefleet Gothic, which is both a tabletop game and a video game. I suspect they're going to use momentum, like where you can't just stop on a dime and turn. The ship moves forward at great speeds. You have to kind of slowly turn them. It's like arcs and such are a big thing in tabletop. This might be. Cobra class destroyer. Different from these. Okay, it does look like in movement zone. Okay, so you do have to move a particular distance. Okay, so let's look at this. So I can move here. I can try and like slam straight into it, but I think that's not a great idea. Or I could try to turn into this one. If I go here, he's going to turn this way and attack me, and he's going to get a free broadside anyway. So if I go this way and shoot at him, this is probably going to end better for me. Attacking with weapons. Okay, so I don't have to move to the end movement distance. Okay. So he's a little bit too close for the lance. Prow battery I can hit him with on his side. So his void shield's mostly gone on that side. Okay, so I'll hit from this side, hopefully drop his void shields. Yep. Okay, his void shields are gone. I do not have an angle on him for anything else. If I was a little bit back, I could have hit him with a lance. But that's my turn. He's going to hit me from this side. He's going to try and go up, and I can chase him. So he's too far away to do much to me, I think. He's going to go this way. I'm going to follow him. Probably directly behind. I'm going to try and turn into him. Fortunately, miss. That's not good. Got him. And I can hit him with my cannon. It's for the side. It's plasma. Okay, this more or less hides me from that. Okay, and I can attack again from the macro cannons. So I've done some damage to him. That's all I can do now. And he's going to move. So I've taken some damage. It's unfortunate. That's not a good spot to end in, my friend. Okay, so... 2... I think I can hit him with a lance. Okay. His void shields are done on the back. I should be able to kill him now. And got him. 2 dead. Not bad, not bad. Attacks. Let's repair the shields. Scrap. Okay, ancient machinery, void pirates, scrap 32, and I'm halfway to a rank. Yay! Our first void combat, and it was fairly easy because they were just Cobra classes. Okay, Footfall is here. It's our major location. This, I think, is one of the merchant locations. That's where Pascal mentioned being, and that's a dead world. We are over here. I want to go there. Okay. Okay. Fleet and part of Imperial territory. Aha! This goes, yes. There's no peace among the stars, is there? Unfortunately, not yet. So we've now set up trade with them. Reputation. I do not have suitable cargo to trade them, unfortunately. Oh, they're Imperial Navy, okay. Okay, there's nothing I think I can give them, unfortunately. What do they want? Well, I can buy these and there's no point in me not. Equipment for the ship, yep. So this looks like it's all going to be, that's quite a lot of reputation to get this. Going to be a substantial amount of ship stuff. Okay. Fleet. Trade routes. Okay. So nothing more there. Dead World. Let's go to Footfall, and we'll be ending the set roughly there. It's not quite 30 minutes, but that's kind of something we want to do there anyway. So, wood chip management, we're going to equip some stuff. All specs, what does that do anyway? Hit chance, 5% critical chance. I have no idea how much that improves, but good enough. Engine. 11 speed, strong. Next speed actually isn't as useful as you might imagine it, because you want to make precise turns. Oh, and I also want to repair. Okay, upgrade hull. And upgrade ram. We're eventually going to be needing to use this. Do one more. Because ramming just involves slamming the ship in, but it's going to damage our ship as well. So if we have a better ram, it's not going to hurt as much. And a bit more there. I don't think we can do anything here yet. Oh, I can stick people in. Can I just stick myself there? Click. There we are. Okay. Master Cannoneer. Pascal strikes me as being a better option. Warp Channeler. That's going to be Dara. So warp. That's much more closer to her. Actually, that's probably better this way. So pulse. It does stuff, I guess. Okay, this works, I guess. Probably not the most efficient, but hey. And landing at... let's see. Oh, Fenris is not with us, I think. Or I can't take it, but... So unfortunately, Adara is coming along with us. Ugh. So we're landing on Footfall, and I'll be ending the set there, because, like, we haven't had a lot done, but we've learned a bit more about our crewmates, or not crewmates, but team members. Haven't quite gotten the quests I've wanted out of them, but we'll get them eventually. Like, I'm hoping it does lead into it, but it normally does. Footfall's looking like a lovely rundown place. Not the worst we've seen so far. This one has a sun, so that's obviously an improvement over Rykhead. Queuing up for something, a little sermon there. There we are. Yes, click the button. Now let's load in. This person looks important. And our introductions. That's precisely what I asked for, so yes. Ah, Cassia, our human lie detector. Coming for us. Ah, fight. Like, I love it where it's like, not again. Stubborn. That's sharp. The strength is in numbers. Okay. Ah, she's gonna get her head blown off.
Hey, newcomers!
Yep, dead.
How's this for a warm welcome?
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
Okay.
Cease and repent!
So I'm gonna have a dare here and lightning zap these people. Pascal, you're gonna go here and snipe anybody who doesn't. Actually, you're going back here and sniping these people. Abelard, find someone, murder them. Actually, we're gonna go over here and let Adara zap all these people in one go. Argenta, you're gonna here and clean up any survivors. Cassia, there, behind her, and there we go. Bring it down. You go first. Lightning zap. That was not impressive, Adara. I'm very unhappy with you right now. Okay. Anything else I can do for new grand strategist things? Okay. We're going to mark an area as the rear. Can I turn that? It doesn't look like it. Don't look like it.
Of course.
That's the rear. That's...
Will do.
And the front line. Are. She's unfortunately not close enough to do anything, so we're done here. And we're going to lightning zap these people again and hopefully kill a couple.
Was that you? Or
We're going to have a chat, Adara.
will do.
Okay.
But of course.
There we are. Advaner Thug. Oh, I left myself out in the middle of oops. They seem to be ignoring me, so that works. Ow.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Oh, there's a few more of them, I thought.
You'll regret this.
Okay, so we're going to run and gun.
without deeds is worthless.
We're going to move here for some
Guided
degree of
by
cover.
faith.
And we're going to shoot these
I'll
two
do it.
people.
Strike is a prayer.
Oh, now you're accurate. This
Doubt
is
is for the
better.
weak. As the Emperor
Reload.
commands, I act.
You've suddenly gotten accurate all of a sudden. This
I'll do
annoys
it.
me. There we are. And charge.
Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Okay, now area of effect. Probably this.
Nothing of value has been lost.
There we are. Unfortunately, I'm in the open, so I'm going to take some hits.
Damage to bulk.
High momentum.
High momentum. Oh, high momentum. Like, okay, now that makes more sense. All right.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. I am a navigator, not another foe painted black.
Yay! We have multiple things of vitality now.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
So let's hurry up and get this done.
You didn't stand a chance.
And plasma him.
Ready? Imposing was your biggest mistake.
There's one over there. And we'll just shoot him again.
Suits my purposes.
That's not a hit.
Not a problem. You didn't stand a chance.
We have a few people left. Endure. Get some of those hit points back. And they're up here. So, nothing more I can do. Going to... What's this?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay, now can I use move? Yes.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Okay, can't attack. Cassia, we just can't do anything with. Bloodstained Emilio. Real brave running up to somebody in power armor, but that's just you. Okay. Abelard, remove this idiot.
At your beck and call.
That's not as much damage as I was hoping. Actually, I should have done this
I will
first.
do my duty.
Now I can't.
At your
Endure.
beck and call.
Okay. Remove this person. 41 damage.
Request denied.
Okay, good. I can hit everybody there. What are you?
Request approved.
And... Oh, more of them are coming in. That's fine. I'll kill all of you. If I do the lightning zap, I'll just get all of us.
Will do. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Oh, he's dead. That's horrible.
On it.
And nothing more I can do except for analyze an enemy.
Anything else?
I should have done that one, oh well.
Was that you? Or... But of course.
Okay, Argenta is going to...
As the Emperor commands, I act.
That was ours.
Rejoice in battle! Faith shields me! Faith without deed, none can escape the Emperor's judgment. Eradicated.
That killed most of them. That works for me. Anything else I can do? Revel in slaughter.
Power resides in the will of the righteous. You, my Emperor!
Very slowly killing this person. I want to get her a real bolter. We're slowly killing her. Hi.
Easy.
And bleed. Dead. And that's all I can do. Stop hurting my sister at battle.
Become like fun. I go into the Emperor's light, for I am his chosen.
I hope to meet the same end.
Get over here.
The navigator is coming.
And poison this person. Let's see. Lidless Gaze will just catch my character. Take aim. I'm going to have Pascal kill her for the bonus. And bring it down.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay. Analyze. Actually. Anything else?
On it.
And that'll be that. Cassia. And don't need to. Avenge Argenta. R and Taunting Scream.
At your beck and call.
So we're going to move Pascal up.
Victory is imminent.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
I feel I'm just going to shoot him in the back. Oh dear, this is going to end badly.
Scriptural prognosis is favorable.
That's not hitting that person. I need you to hit them.
My vow is to serve.
I'm not going to get the bonus off of him. Oh well.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
There we go. She's gonna parry. Okay. Lightning Zap is bad plan.
Do. Be gone.
Okay. And analyze enemy.
Anything else?
Expose weakness. How much does he have? Okay,
Was that you? Or
that'll just outright kill him.
Opposing me
Squish.
was your biggest mistake.
This instead. I don't want to shoot Argenta's
Nothing
corpse.
I can't do. Nothing of value has been lost.
Okay, Argenta is up off the ground now. Well, that was the welcome committee. And they all go. So I empathize with her. Okay, so now we'll end this after we got into a shooting competition. So, let's loot the bodies. That's what we always like doing. Collect everything. Maybe the Imperial Navy will want some of this garbage.
Tolerate weakness.
Possibly, maybe. But in any case, like, this is the end of the session, so I hope everyone's enjoyed it. We had a lot of talking and then some violence right at the end, which is how this game normally goes. So, until next time, bye. Bye, I said.